I just love doing a little feed redesign, man. Like just do something because I told myself I would. Morning everybody, welcome back to another week in the life. If you're new, you know the vibes. Well, actually you don't know the vibes because you're new. Anyways, it's another week in the life. This week I'm gonna be talking a lot about my routines because it's monthly reset vibes and I'm just feeling really good about June. I think I'm going into June, I am going into June very with the mindset of how do I optimize all the areas of my life that aren't in order. I've become really busy in the past few months just running my business. I start a new job today, I think. I say I think because I'm supposed to start today, but I haven't gotten a contract and I am kind of panicking because I'm like, am I gonna get to work here? But they're not awake yet because they're on LA time. So I'm patiently gonna wait till 1 p.m. to see if I have a job or not. So stay tuned. But yeah, I've just been really busy in the past few months and I feel like something I've learned since running my business is how having systems in place allow you to just do things very quickly, very efficiently. You don't have to think too hard, you just have to do it. And I know those kind of stuff work, but I don't really apply it into my own life that much because I'm actually a person that doesn't really like strict routine. I've never really had like a very solid morning routine. I have these habits that I do depending on my mood, which is how I think it should be. Like if I'm feeling super energized and bubbly, I'll go for a run. If I want calm vibes, I'll do like a stretch. So things like that makes sense. But I also just think sometimes I wake up in the morning and I'm spending way too long trying to figure out what to do, what to eat, what to wear. And these are areas of my life where I struggle. I have that problem a lot. So now I even went grocery shopping this morning because this week I don't want to be complaining about, oh my god, what am I gonna eat? Grocery haul, kale. I am gonna do some meal prepping and not meals but more ingredients. Like I just need to have food ready and prepared so that when I start starving in the middle of the day, I'm not frustrated that I have nothing to eat at all. So I got a Keurig a couple months ago and I've been buying like just these cheap pods from Shoppers Drug Mart, and I can't remember the brand, but it's just not good coffee. So hopefully Balzac's should be good because Balzac's is like a good coffee company cafe. So trust and hope. I also already drank coffee today. I guess I went for a walk with a friend of a friend actually. I met her a couple of years ago and we follow each other on socials, and she actually just quit her job, and so we were just having like a coffee chat, hot girl walk kind of vibe to just see how like what she could do, how she should approach it, because we have very similar paths. Like I quit my job because I kind of just knew I wanted a different life for myself. I wanted to be in a different career. I just wanted to do other stuff. And like right now I'm leaning into where my interests lie, but this isn't necessarily my end goal, just all sorts of stuff. So we were just talking about my experience, her experience, because she spent the past 2 years, I think, working in influencer marketing, which is so crazy because I feel like everybody wants to be in influencer marketing. So I was like, oh my God, girl, like how come you're not into it? Chicken breast, beef. I hate how meat looks when like it's not cooked. Yeah, that's pretty much everything I got. Like I said, I was gonna do a grocery haul and I literally didn't show you guys or talk to you guys through anything, but I didn't even get that much. It's so crazy. I just spent so much money and I did not even get that much stuff. Bro, I think I spent like $80 something. Bro, all I got was a bagel and cream cheese, ham, strawberries, coffee, kale, chicken breast, beef. $80. I know this was like $15 though, but like, come on. I think it's hilarious. I keep saying I want to get more protein in, and I literally have one slice of deli ham or deli turkey on this thing. Going into June, I'm very about my systems, like I said. Yesterday I got so crazy with my Google Calendar. Let me show you guys. when I say I don't want to think about doing anything, I just want to move. Like, I want my thing to say, and I've scheduled in even breaks and stuff, right? So this is like an overview of what this week looks like for me. And then if you go into today, for example, so this is everything I've kind of just done so far, and I'm actually on schedule. When I was walking home from the grocery store, I was like, wow, we're actually on track. So yeah, I'm in the process of doing some work. I'm actually doing work for Curate right now, so I'm gonna probably switch out some of these times. But yeah, like and obviously I'm fine to have things change as the day goes by, but for the most part, I want to wake up and just move. Like, I don't want to sit here thinking about what's next. So even my runs, marathon training is so time consuming. So I just need to be told, Kiana, now it's time to do this. Kiana, this is literally green tea from yesterday. It's time to just do this next and just keep it pushing. And don't worry, you have a break scheduled for right after. So that's how I'm gonna be living my week. I'm gonna try this out. I really want to have this be the way I live for the next 2 months. Next 2 months are just gonna be so hectic. And then in August, I'm supposed to be going to Europe. So yeah, I'm just trying to get everything in line, work hard so I can go on vacation guilt-free, stress-free. And also my goal is just to have my business in such a place that when I'm gone for 2 weeks, I don't have to be working. Because I feel like, I don't know, I've definitely become the friend that's like, everybody knows I'm focusing on my business and my friends don't make me feel bad for it. Like, nobody's making me feel a way, but like, I definitely walk a lot with my work, like whether I'm checking emails on my phone, kind of like how you would go on vacation with a finance bro and he's just always on his phone. And I don't want to be that. Like, when I go to Portugal, I want to just be there and just, just not like when we have downtime. It's still gonna be a bit loud because I'm in the process of making this right now, but yeah, I'm just getting everything prepped up. It's like 2 o'clock, so technically I was supposed to meal prep like an hour ago, but I was in back and forth communication with one of our clients. We're wrapping up all their deliverables today, finishing up the contract, finishing up the project, which is good because it'll just keep my mind clear as I dive into the 3 clients that I'm starting off this week. We're onboarding 2 ongoing 3 social media management clients, and then I have an audit on Thursday that I need to do prep work today so that I can do the audit in full scale tomorrow, so that if I have questions I can ask her, incorporate it into the audit, and then wrap up. This week is gonna be so crazy. And then also too, I'm trying to just be on top of work today because I want to wake up early tomorrow, which is why I'm kind of nervous. Like, I really want to make a coffee right now, but yesterday I couldn't fall asleep till, I don't know, like 2 a.m. And I don't know if it's because I drank a cold brew in the evening or if it's because I was just so anxious when I was falling asleep. You never know. I think for my meal prep this week, I'm doing this like minced beef with some leftover veggies that were gonna go bad, and then I steamed some broccoli. I have some rice in the fridge that I can eat it with. I also have these cocoa bread loaves, like cocoa bread that you would eat with like beef patties and stuff, so that I could make little sandwiches with cheese. So there are two ways I can eat this. And so this is why I ingredient prep as opposed to meal prep, because I hate eating the same thing over and over again. So when I just have like the broccoli, I can eat the broccoli with the chicken that I'm gonna make. I think I'm making the chicken either tonight or tomorrow. I bought chicken breasts, but I actually don't really like chicken breasts. But it just, I don't know, I just said, let me do it. But every time I buy chicken breast, I make it and then I don't want to eat it. But the plan is that I'm gonna have chicken salads, or I guess chicken bowls. Who knows? We'll eat it however we eat it. I don't like chicken breasts because it always ends up so dry because I overcook it because I don't know if it's cooked. It's always my fault, you know? So if the chicken is too dry when I cook it, I'll just make it into a sandwich because I can like wet it, get it moist with sauces and stuff. But just a girl, man. I'm just a girl figuring life out. Just try to log in now because I know sometimes then they're gonna send you a code on email and all sorts of stuff.
Okay, let me get my phone.
Yeah, and then Abby, I think you should probably just log in separately on your side. If anything, you should be the one to log in since you're gonna be the one managing the ads anyways. Okay, that we can help you with because we do keep logs of everything that's trending. So we can like send those off to you very easily, so you'll be fine on that. Yeah, I just want to see like with the ads, like how much more we can do on your content too, to make sure everything's just kind of cohesive. But,
okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's all. So are you gonna let me know if you need like my Shopify?
Yeah.
Like what are you gonna use for the newsletter? Do you have some apps already in mind that you want me to integrate?
So that's actually, sorry, I've actually forgot to ask that when we got distracted. So do you have a platform that you've been using for, you probably don't have like an app platform you've been using for email marketing, right? Client that I'm working with, and I'm really excited to see if I can take her business from here to here. Basically, she messaged me a month ago and she was like, we have good material, but it's not converting. I need help converting my marketing to sales. And I just want to dive into it because I feel like I've done marketing for a lot of businesses that already had things established. So it was more just improving certain areas. But for her company, we're basically building from scratch. Like they're a pretty new company. And they have a lot of competitors out there that I can like figure out what they're doing and see how it can complement. So I'm so excited. The limiting part of this partnership is that she is working on a budget, and we're working with them per hour. So I feel like a lot of the research that I do, I'm not really going to be able to charge for, because then I really can't do any work for her within her budget. It's helping me long term, but this is also why I've made the decision, to be honest, to like stray away from working with people per hour, especially when they're restricting me to a certain amount of hours per week. I have 2 clients that I work with per hour, and it can be hard to like work in that capacity as opposed to, let's say a client pays me for a set amount per month. I can choose to do as much or as little, and I don't like feel that like, oh, do I charge, do I not charge? But yeah, anyways, I told myself I was gonna go to the gym today. I was supposed to go at 5. I did not go. I'm trying to convince myself to just do a quick little Pilates and call it a day. Like, just do something because I told myself I would. So it's 8:50 right now. I am gonna just work on some stuff. Maybe not for this client because I have more time pressing things. I'll stick a pin on this until towards the end of the week, honestly. Work on some stuff for a client, wrap that up by 9:30, work out, and start my nighttime routine. I'm supposed to go for my first run for marathon training tomorrow. It's a tempo run, which is like a quick run, which is stress, but it is what it is. Let's get it. Morning. Just got back from my little walk and I'm about to jump into work. So I don't remember if I told you guys yesterday, but I start my new job on Wednesday. I was supposed to start yesterday, but they had sent me my contract. They were supposed to send it last week. They only sent it yesterday, so he was like, you can start on Wednesday, which is kind of good because I have a lot to still wrap up for curate, so I can use the time making a bagel with cream cheese and roasted turkey. So yeah, I'm gonna work on some stuff with a brand. I've been going back and forth because we're delivering content to a brand, so we're just in that stage of like approval and revisions and stuff like that. So that's been kind of time consuming, and it's good every time I work with a brand on a project. It's good to know what the different interactions with brands can be like so that I know how to better price that, because there are some clients I'll send off or content to them and they're like, okay, great, we love this. But there are obviously some brands like we have different interpretations of what they want, so we have to make revisions, which is fine, but that's something I need to account for because the time it takes to do those revisions and stuff like that, and even our process to make sure we really understand the brand. So it's even refining on our side, like what could we have done to ask better questions to make sure we knew exactly what she wanted so we don't have to make as many revisions. This afternoon, breakfast is complete. I'm gonna focus on strategy. I'm building out strategy. Oh, I just got a call. Building out strategy for 3 brands, and I'm gonna probably just go outside and journal on it because a lot of strategy, my starting point with most of these things is brainstorming and just like getting creative and just also doing research. So yeah, if I'm being realistic, I can't do strategy for 3 brands because I think I have like a 5-hour work block for that, and I'd rather actually just finish strategy for one of them in entirety as opposed to being half finished in 3 and not even half. Okay, anyways, gonna jump into the workday. Happy Tuesday. I'm gonna go for a walk on my actual lunch, which I'm gonna take like right after this. So I have some like quick things that I'm doing right now. send off a couple of meeting invitations and also kind of make a little master to-do list. Why did I put hot sauce on the broccoli? Ew. I actually made this so dry yesterday. I should have put more like sauce or something in there. That's why I'm like putting hot sauce on it, because I've actually been trying to stay away from like so much spice on my food. I don't know, like hurts my chest. Is this old age? I don't freaking know. But yeah, gonna make a master to do this, gonna do some quick things, and then I'm gonna go for a walk and then do my brainstorming strategy session somewhere outside. I kind of want to go for a coffee, and there's this coffee shop that I like going to because they have this little outdoor area. So yeah. I didn't record any clips of me working, but here's a video of my laptop popping off at 11 p.m. because it's broken, and Apple, I really need your help fixing this because this is ghetto. I am so excited and so happy I'm vlogging right now because it is 2:30 in the morning and I felt so alone because it's so late and obviously none of my friends are awake. I was up working on a feed redesign for a brand that I want to pitch to, and worst case, if they don't want to work with us, I just still have the content. But it came out so good. I'll put the pop-ups on the screen, but man, I just love doing a little feed redesign, man. Yeah, anyways, I'm hungry right now, so I'm gonna just make a little sandwich, have some beef that I made. Where's the cheese from Toby? I have some beef that I made, some bread, some cheese. Just gonna put a little something together. God, you guys are in the way. In the way. Okay. I'm gonna have to cook tomorrow FS, aka for sure, because it's not enough for like a meal. I mean, it could be like a tiny meal, but it's not enough protein for like a full-on bowl if I make something like that. So I'll keep it for a quick sandwich. Which is perfect because I have one bread left.
Dangerous for me to be walking around the mall at my height. I say, let me get on your back. Oh, for God's sake. Strong with the force, young Skywalker is. God, I don't believe this. That is why you fail.
But yeah, this time around, I'm so excited to actually take the training seriously. I feel like last time I was supposed to be running like 4 days a week. I only ran like twice, at most one, a lot of the time. And I made it, but I want to like improve my time, work on my pace. How frothy this looks. I made it with protein powder, this coffee protein powder that I have. Has no sugar, I think. Yeah, 0 sugar. It tastes like Nestle coffee creamer. They actually rebranded, so the brand is now called Ara. I'll put a picture up for you guys, but yeah. Good stuff. This looks so cute. I did my first marathon training run today. I was supposed to do it yesterday, but I didn't. I was supposed to do like a pace run, and I don't want to get into the habit of skipping my pace runs because pace runs are like kind of like an easy run, but not your long run. So an easier run that you would do during the week. No, lies. Your pace runs are your fast runs. And I always used to skip my fast runs. So yeah, whatever, I skipped it. Today I did like a easy run, I guess is what it might be called. I don't know, man. I'm just a beginner. I start my job, my new job in like less than 30 minutes. So I'm just gonna wrap up some stuff for Curate. I have so much work to do today, and I'm supposed to be going to a networking event tonight. Man, it's only 2 hours, but 2 hours is a lot of time, especially because it's at prime time. Prime time for me, there are 2 times of the day when I feel like I'm in my best working zone. Yeah, I feel like 10 a.m. to maybe 1 p.m. and then 6 p.m. to about 10 p.m. Those are like my prime productivity sessions. Like I can just go and go and go. So yeah, I don't know. I'm still gonna go because it's a good opportunity. Basically, someone I met a few months ago at a party, we've just been following each other on Instagram, and they reached out to work with Curate, but they've just been kind of busy managing the event, so they were like, yeah, you should come. So I'm gonna go, one, just to kind of establish that connection, because even if we don't work together right now, maybe as they'll grow, there's even like a service I want to offer called like event content creation, where we'd go in and like just plan content, conceptualize the content, create the content, edit and deliver the content. So I think like working with him for future events would be really good. So, and then also to meet any of his real estate people who may want similar services would be nice. So yeah, gonna go to do that. So I have to do stuff for my other clients before I go. Like if I don't get a lot of this stuff done today, I'm gonna have to be up all night, which sucks because I have work at the cafe tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. All right, let's go, let's eat. I'm starving. It's 12:30 p.m. and I have not eaten all morning. I only had a coffee. I really need to stop doing that. And then I have a client sending me emails. Enjoying my time when I'm chilling, but I need to like get past that point of like the guilty feeling and just dive straight into the accepting, like, no, this is I fall one more time.
Do you think ads make sense as well for this?
Yeah, I think ads would make sense. I will say I don't have much paid ads experience because
I remember that.
Okay, fair. But I do think, especially for the event portion of it, ads would run really well. I think we could decide like what is also more doable. If it's easier to just pull clips from your podcast and that kind of content, then that's also us being able to post consistently without having to do additional work. And we can prioritize Instagram, and there is where we could share occasional tips and tutorial, and we'll share it in a way that aligns with that strategy. So that's also why I was recommending that. I think it would just be kind of, my thing is, if we're gonna run that many pages, how can we do that with the least amount of work, like without you needing another person to help with this and that. Hello, hi. I am doing a strategy call with a client in the next 2 minutes. It's 1:57 p.m. on a Saturday. So welcome to this. I'm really excited to chat with them because the strategy is just so solid. Like if they have their shit together as a business outside of marketing, we can really do some good stuff with this client, like get them up and off the ground, because they're very new business. They barely do any marketing. I think most of the products they've sold is through word of mouth. So yeah, I don't know, man. I get so excited when I'm working with the e-commerce brands, because the back end with the analytics, it's just so interesting. Like, this is the data side of me, the actuary side of me, actuarial analyst side of me, like just going through their, like, all their analysis and breakdowns. It's just like, how can we do more, how can we be better? So anyways,
the captions to note are very like important in TikTok, because you want it to be, it's not supposed to be robotic at all. It's not supposed to be ad-like at all. In fact, it's supposed to be very personal. So like each would have
its own, like it's very video specific.
Yeah, so I really had to think about it, and maybe at the end of the video, or like when I see the video being put together, I'd have the caption, but at the time.
That's fine. I don't even know how I didn't see this, but
Kiana, please.
Bro, because listen, I don't even know, like when I saw this, all right, I think it's funny because I actually did see it, but I think in my head I just forgot that you sent it, like, because I read this yesterday, like I did this yesterday, and I picked up all of this that I needed at the top and put in the strategy file, because I made a strategy file for the strategy deck. So I think then it didn't occur to me, because I didn't copy down here. I just was like, she hasn't sent me the okay, so in this folder we have this full strategy sheet, important file number 1. This is where I kind of went through all the stuff that I wanted in the actual strategy deck. This is what the full strategy deck.
Oh, I need to go through that.
Yeah. So I just finalized it this morning before the meeting. This is what this looks like. It's really long. Goes in brand mission, all them thing there, all this stuff about the brand.
I love the layout.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
I think it'll be really simple and easy.
I desperately do not want to go for a run today, but that is why I am gonna go. I was messaging all my friends and saying, guys, just bully me, just tell me to go. And even then, they started calling me and saying, girl, go. And I was like, yeah, whatever, I'm not gonna go. But I don't know, man. I feel like I need to go, because if I have this mindset so early in the game where I'm like, oh, I just don't want to, that's why I didn't end up doing my last half marathon. Because every time I had to do the long runs, I'd just be like, oh, I'm not in the mood. Like, next time, I'll do it Monday, I'll do it Tuesday. And I just push it off until it was like weeks later and I was just too far out of the game. So yeah, let me stop talking, because I really need to go before it gets super dark. It's already really gloomy today. So I have my outfit on. I just ate a piece of this granola bar, so I have a little bit of energy, I guess. Don't know what that's gonna do for me. AirPods are charged and ready to go. Have my keys. Let's go. Hello everybody, we're at the Sat Market, you know the vibes.